The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, MP has taken a lot of heat for his claims of making the all-star team. Given his body of work to this point has been very borderline. Not terrible, but definitely not outstanding. I'm not saying he couldn't change people's minds with a huge outing tonight. But MP may just have to deliver a big-time gem in this one to make that all-star roster.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Jalen Johnson is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Reed in at shooting guard. Cranes the wing trade.
The ability to have this kind of IQ this young by MP, his team has got to be thrilled.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Here's the three. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
You have to be willing to work and have to have an understanding of where shots are coming off the rim. Check Holmgren, Johnny on the spot.
MP, the pass to Pippen. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. SHAI always competing on that end of the floor.
Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Holmes passes to MP. Picked by Holmes. MP against Holmgren. Here's Thor. And again, it's Denver missing. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Doris Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
MP finds DeRozan. Back to MP, and stolen by Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. You look at the Thunder, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And, of course, Denver, back 2.5 games.
You know, for Denver, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Clock at 2. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game, DeMar DeRozan, getting to work.
Outside Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Holmes, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Kept alive. Pass to Reed. Screen by Holmgren. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Thunder leading by 5. Stolen by MP. On the break. Pass to DeRozan. Fires it from 18. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one good. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Up top, Holmes. He's covered by Holmgren. DeRozan outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 5 points.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
Reed passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. The kick out to Johnson for 3. He drops it from range.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
MP with it. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Six on the shot clock. MP, a screen on Wembanyama. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-5 run. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thank you, B.A. Closing in on the trade deadline, the Sacramento Kings front office is getting things done. They've landed Aaron Gordon, and you know this fan base and entire organization are excited about what he can bring to the table. Gordon has developed into a smart, powerful, and opportunistic NBA star, and he's still deceptively quick and has so many ways to impact this new club, and all with a high degree of power.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He had 63 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Nuggets trail by 13. Now MP. No points so far. To end the run. Who poked away. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Wembanyama. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Back to MP. Pass to Holmes. 16 feet out. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reed passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. Connects on the 17-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so MP will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 15-point game. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Yeah, that one's good.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Washington. He's closely guarded. Holmgren with it from deep. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Buffkin, 15 in his last outing. He got a piece of it.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
And here's MP. Pass to Exum. MP, a screen on Washington. And here's MP from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Rejected by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Exum outside. Out to the right wing. MP outside. Pass to Exum. Screen by MP. Beyond the arc. Oh, another miss by MP.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Thor. Here's Strother. 11 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Olynyk with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, the pass to Exum. Here's Strother. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Washington. Topic for 3.
Thunder foul. That's his first personal foul.
Nuggets trail by 21. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he gets the bucket.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Takes a 3. And Washington good for 3. Washington's got 5 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Thor with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a three of his own.
It's Exum on the wing. Here's MP. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder continuing to pile it on, up 22 as... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got MP. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Davis. And it's Pippen in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from three levels. This guy is a legit force.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Pass to Topic. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Davis, the pass to Olynyk. MP up top. Back to Holmes. MP, a screen on Washington. MP outside. Looking to get it going. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
MP, the kick to Olynyk. MP, the pass to Holmes. Now MP. This one for 3. Buffkin with a rebound. Buffkin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander, driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Holmes.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And finished off by Davis.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Holmes with a double team. Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 9.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now a timeout called by Denver. A different... Completely new group here for the Nuggets. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Reed with it. Here's Buffkin, covered by MP. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here's Buffkin. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
MP, the pass to Olynyk. Exum with it, covered by Wembanyama. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
How about MP using that up fake to draw the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to Buffkin. Johnson with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Reed.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Buffkin, covered by MP. Buffkin, no good. Well, the Nuggets shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Here's Strawther. MP looking around. Out to the right wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Exum. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Exum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Yep, count it.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And for Denver, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. MP, here's Thor. Pass to Strawther. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside Wembanyama. Johnson against Olynyk. Now here's Wembanyama. The D's right on him. Strawther grabs a miss. And Denver has possession. The drive by MP. Count that bucket. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama finds Holmgren. No good on the 3. Holmgren's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. MP, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Strawther. Back to MP. Here's Thor. Off the mark there with a 3. What a performance for SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Back to the game after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Thunder. Glad you could join us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Holmgren, Wembanyama out there with Johnson. Then it's SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Reed in at the shooting guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. A clear look for Holmes. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. They get it back. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 11.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
MP drives in. Crafty move. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Double on Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmes. Gets a very good look and converts. He's got 5.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Here's MP. He takes it in. Pass to Pippen. Back to MP. Here's Thor. DeRozan for 3. Oh, and Johnson with a block. MP finds DeRozan. Drops in the 3.
And DeMar DeRozan, like a surgeon on the offensive end, methodical, can pick apart any defense regardless of what you're throwing in his direction.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. 3-pointer. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And so MP will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Holmes. Kicks it out to MP. And here is DeRozan, covered by Wembanyama. Back to MP. Here's Thor. Shoots over Johnson. Thor can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Count the basket. MP's got 14 points.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pippen, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Davis, he's checked in for Denver. And he makes both free throws. And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. MP, the pass to Thor. MP outside. Pass to Holmes. Back to MP. Holmes against Holmgren. Holmes, no good. Double on Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Reed, no good.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jamal Murray.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing. You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Let's make some noise.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Beal surveying the D. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got his second bucket on the night.
How easy does he make that look? That's effortless.
Here's MP. Pass to Exum. A shot to stop the run. Here's Strawther. Back to MP. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a gigantic 33 points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Jamal Murray out there with MP, and it's Strawther in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Pass to Beal. Connects on the foul line jumper.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
Now Murray. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Will not go. Misses off the front iron. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Defensively, the raw instincts of MP help him guess right. And he gets them out and running.
Pass to Bufkin. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. MP drives in. Lets the 3 fly. Hits a 3-pointer. Strawther's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great look by MP. He just finds the way to deliver.
Here's Bufkin. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And Denver making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Alexander's checked in.
Yeah, and MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
Bufkin, no good. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Here's the floater. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Time called here. The Thunder just... With so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
MP right side. Outside for Porter. MP, the pass to Merrill. Buries it from 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
They double him with MP. Pass to Topic. Here's Bufkin, 14 feet away. Again, Oklahoma City.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Screen by MP. And the basket by Jokic.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Washington outside. To the paint. Out to Beal. Let's go with a 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Pass to Topic. There's the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And another miss by Denver. The Thunder have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Washington right side. Here's Topic. The 3. Counted from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's MP. Pass to Porter. Back to MP. Jokic the screen. Merrill with it. 3-pointer. Goes back up. And it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Covered by MP. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Here he goes. And the shot goes. MP's got 20.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Over to the left wing. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Topic. Covered by Jokic. Now here's Beal. Banked it in off the glass.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Denver has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Tipped. And he stays with it. Here's MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Olenix checked in for the Nuggets. Free throw good, MP. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have 0 problems with the salaries.
Pass to Merrill. Now here's MP, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Back to Merrill. It's intercepted. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Offensive board. Now here's MP. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Beal. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Here's Topic. Pass to Bufkin. The 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. The Nuggets shooting an even 50% since the 4th quarter got underway. Screen by Olynyk. MP, the pass to Jokic. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Merrill. Takes the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Beal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Topic. From the arc. Drains the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Well, the Nuggets shooting around 41%. MP with it. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to MP. And here's Merrill to win the drought. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Tries the spin move. Washington outside. Here's Bufkin. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. MP outside. Pass to Merrill. Screen by MP. From downtown, they grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter here. Now Merrill from deep 3-point range. Bufkin with a rebound. Bufkin's got 6 rebounds in the game. They double team Beal. Pass to Bufkin. Launches it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Merrill. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. MP, the pass to Merrill. Screen by MP. No good from outside.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Bufkin with the bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good. MP.
At the line for 2, MP.
And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's Oklahoma City now. Beal outside. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
Ready to rumble, young blood.
There he is.
There he is.
There they are. What's going on?
MP.
Hey.
Welcome. Hey.
I want to be the MVP. You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every...
Been good, MP.